Hey guys, welcome back. We're taking a little peeky deeky into Whatnot, seeing if it's getting any better on the platform. I would advise you to advise your friends that friends don't let friends whatnot. We got a damning clip here. We have the seller Shadowy Asian swapped out my top chase live on stream, according to Kofori J1. I don't know if I'm pronouncing either of those correctly. My apologies if I'm not. All right, so context here. Let's take a look at the clip. The winners are designated by the sticky notes on the back of the products, and then we have some shenanigans going on with the sticky notes on the back of the product, or at least that's what it looks like to me. You guys let me know down below what you think. Was there some wrongdoing here? And then we have some follow-up. An anonymous user decided to reach out with some of the back and forth between the person who potentially got shafted and the seller. So we're going to take a look at that.
Doc, why are you stressed, E-Doc? Why are you stressed, E-Doc? I don't think you have anything to be stressed about, my dear.
Why are you screwing around back there?
Yeah, E-Doc, why are you stressed? Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Guys, we have 2 big hits left, and then we're done for the night. Enoch, which one do you want to reveal first, my dear? Which one do you want to reveal first? You want to reveal Black Bolt? Are you sure? Are you sure? Enoch. Number 4 going to Yoshi.
The less expensive option.
Yes, Yoshi, nice takedown, bro. On the Black Bolt ETB Pokemon Center. Bang, bang, brother. Enoch. Sorry, this is coming off right here.
Why do you have Pokemon Center?
Number 1! Number 1! Number 1 going to Enoch. Cooking me again, as usual. Enoch, nice takedown.
Hopefully the copyrighted music is not too difficult on me. In terms of YouTube, they get pretty upset about that. All right, so in the little text below, it says you can clearly see him start acting weird at the end of the reveal. Attempts to cover view of products with his chin. Yeah, the chin cover is never a good look. While swapping out the labels on the back of each ETB, guy didn't do a good job hiding as the products were in view most of the time. And if you look really close, you can see him transferring the pink sticky notes between the boxes. Yeah, there's quite a bit of movement back there, and it seemed like that might have been the case. A little swapperoo. This is why there can't be gambling on platforms, because we end up with situations like this. So now into the DMs. This is between Yoshi and Shadow. Says, LOL. This is Yoshi saying, LOL, you realize Whatnot has video receipts, right? Shadow is a scammer on Insta, so they're posting this online. They posted it on the Reddit. That's where I saw it. Thanks to, there was someone that mentioned it in a video as well. So if you guys ever see stuff like this, please reach out. The best way to do so is on the Discord. Hit me with the old @rattle and make sure I see it in general chat. Now, Shadow says, and we're going to give him the French cowboy because we want to distinguish who's saying what. Hey, Yoshi, I took a look at your video receipt and I do understand your concern. Full disclosure, the sticky note had fallen on the Black Bolt ETB at the end of the stream, and I was reaffixing it to ensure it was secure before turning it around for the reveal, so it did not look like I was scamming anyone. Did it fall? Why were you were touching both there? You were doing a little chin cover, doing a little back and forth on the boxes from what I could see. If you pay attention closely, my hand is nowhere near the Pokemon Center prismatic sticky note on the back of the ETB during the reveal, and there was no switch. I'm sorry for any confusion and misunderstanding and want to reassure you that I take this very seriously. I will be changing the format of the show. Well, that's great and all, but I think it is important that people see what went on and decide for themselves whether or not they should trust you. Sorry for any confusion or misunderstanding and want to reassure you that I take this very seriously. I will be changing the format of the show to have the reveals written down on cards instead of on sticky notes on the back of the sealed product to prevent this issue from arising again. I can see how it looks off, and I want you to understand that I'm here to be entirely transparent and take care of the people who choose to spend their time with me. I already dropped off your Pokemon Center Black Bolt ETB, but would be happy to send you a Pokemon Center Prismatic ETB as a small thank you for helping me to improve on the transparency of my shows. You're going to send him the main prize? Now, at this point in time, it doesn't seem like he realizes that it was posted, that the clip was posted, the very damning, the very not a good look clip. It will take me a few days to source another one, but I will send you a tracking number once I get it dropped off. Sorry again for the confusion. I do sincerely hope to see you soon. So hopefully he still decides to follow through with that and send the prize that seemingly they should have won if there was any swapping going on. So Yoshi says, I do appreciate you attempting to make things right, though. Changing the reveal format of the show is a huge step in the right direction to avoid situations like this from happening ever again. Yes, if you could send to the same address as my previous order, that would be great. Hey, Yoshi, I'm not sure what you mean by documented, but no worries, and thank you for the feedback. This is why I asked what you meant in the show when you came in and made those comments. Prayer hands. Prayer hands? Someone told me this was a high five. It's got to be prayer hands, right? Like I mentioned, I want to ensure everyone feels comfortable with my show, so the new reveal setup will hopefully prevent any confusion or potential issues like this from arising again. I mean, the reveal part of it can kind of be on the front. If it's randomized, I don't like the gambling, the back alley gambling that is Whatnot to begin with. But hiding the stuff behind it and or touching it at any point in time it's not a good look. And sounds good. I will get you tracking as soon as the Pokemon Center Prismatic gets in. Like I said, roughly Tuesday or Wednesday. Thanks again for giving me a chance to make things right and show you that I have no ill intentions. Have a great Sunday, and I will be in touch. And then he follows up because he sees that it was posted online, and good on Yoshi for posting it online, because even if it's made right for him, I think it's important that everyone is able to see this and make purchasing decisions according to what they see and what they think happened. Hey, Yoshi, I was just informed of the Reddit post you made about the incident, ? I am a little surprised and taken aback at the post, to be honest. Once I had reviewed the footage yesterday afternoon, I understood your concern immediately and reached out to try and resolve the issue. Like I mentioned, I'm here to take care of all the people who support me, big or small. I understand why you felt it necessary to post. However, I am still saddened that you did not give me a chance to discuss with you before going online. That being said, I was still sending you the Pokemon Center Prismatic. What, is he going to send it? It's on the way. Would you prefer? Now, this might be slightly out of order because, again, came from an anonymous third party. So it's a little shifted all over the place. Doing my best here to make sure it's in order. So, little tidbit here. Well, I'll go through. So apparently, Yoshi was blocked at the time. So probably could have, if you didn't block the buyer, probably could have discussed it with them. Again, you should always try to reach out to the seller in any case here, and we have an example of that to see if they're going to make it right. But also, if it's something like the clip here, it's best that that's public information, in my opinion. So here's the shadow Whatnot. As per usual, we'll show the Whatnot profile of the people featured, just so you guys can get a real time. Were they banned? Did they get banned? Was there any action taken against the account? Even though Whatnot seems to have a different method for that every single time. Whew. Okay, conversation 3456 saying beware at Trickster 197 resealed packs. Reason I always rewatch and zoom in. Never know what you might see. Please, for the love of God, open your own packs. Do not trust. You have to blindly trust the people that are selling you the rip and ships. It can be easily rigged. It can be easily resealed. And if they don't get caught, which they shouldn't unless they're lazy and or dumb, we have the bottom of the pack looking pretty damn open. We got it looking extra super duper open there. This guy actually ripped the UPC as well, so he's doing a really good job at resealing that too. So it's just shrink wrap on the outside. Yes, there are perforations that are hard to duplicate. Yes, there are seams in all the likes. But just like packs, if they reseal them and they open them for you, it's a lot harder to tell whether or not tampering has taken place. It is on the seller 100% to make sure that they're sourcing this stuff from somewhere reputable and not going to end up passing that along. Now, I have a hard time believing that this wasn't just done by the seller, because they're not gonna notice the sketchy bottoms of the packs. And yes, sometimes the bottoms of the packs they can be opened a little bit if the cards get crimped. If there were no crimped cards, that's something that they should pick up on as well if they're opening the Pokemon card product. Here's the Trickster 197 profile, and he says, now this is tiny on your screen, so I'll read it out to you. Due to recent accusations, I will not be selling packs anymore on Whatnot, although I usually do $1 starts on singles. Oh, what a kind soul. I finally got my hands on a UPC from a friend that had bought it from Walmart. All right, well, who's the friend? How did they ended up with a resealed UPC? The brand new product that just came out? I decided to open it and sell the packs, and I have been informed that the packs were resealed. What? Do you not see the bottom of those packs? I don't believe this is true. However, I will refund anyone who bought packs on that stream and go back to selling banger singles. Thanks for bringing it to my attention, and sorry to anyone who was looking forward to more cheap Phantasmal packs from us. Oh, damn it. We can't get the cheap Phantasmal packs from his stream. All right. Now, buy your own packs. Big Box is currently the best option. Do not pay $7.99 for stupid shit like Pokénotify. Instead, you want to go on over Rattle Pokemon Discord. There are close to 72,000 people in there for a reason. Do not waste your money. The restock information is all there. Almost all of it. Any of the restock notification methods, services are going to provide essentially the same information. They're going to claim, the ones that want to charge you $8 a month are going to claim that it's better, but it's not. They're going to miss just the odd item at some point in time, same way we might miss one at some odd point in time. Tap is a restock master. It's free. Get on in there. No one needs to charge for it. Equal playing field. So especially for the people that just want to pick up a couple things, you don't want to pay $8 a month to pick up a couple things. So level playing field. You can grab some stuff there, especially the Pokemon Center stuff. Currently the best option. Again, Big Box, currently best option. Not always. Won't always be. When the market cools off, it'll go back to the online game stores being a better option, and we'll be ready for that. So stay tuned. All right, before we get into more Whatnot, a couple little learning lessons to come. I'm going to thank you guys for using the link tree to support the channel. The free ways are the best ways, and that is through the discount codes that support the channel while you save some money, and the affiliate links that you can click that are down below here. Click it before you shop for the things that you actually want and you're going to buy and that are good value. Got it? Cool. Thank you to everyone that does. We got PSA Pikachu, Secura's Card Shop, Card Market, Buyee, Collector. Speaking of Card Market, thank you to Card Market for sponsoring. Singles are your friend. Opening packs is bad value. It becomes exceptionally bad value when you buy from Rip and Ship. You pay a premium for someone to open your cards. And then also on top of that, if it's not someone trustworthy, you could be getting scammed, which leads us into the next section here. We got Taco with 2 A's and 3 O's and 2 C's. Says missing 2 ETBs, 1 on a spin. Now this one's a little fishy. This one seems like some shenanigans went on, whether it happened from the buyer, whether it happened from the shipping, or whether it happened from the seller. To be determined, I suppose. But we got him claiming, I recently won on a wheel spin on Whatnot and won 2 sealed Lucario ETBs. Just received in the mail and got this: 9 basic cards, an empty bubble wrap packet, and a loose pen cap. That's a little weird. Does that have teeth marks on it? Gross. So apparently he did not reach out to the seller. He just put a review. So the first thing you want to do is reach out to the seller to make sure that, like, are they going to do anything? Did they do anything wrong? Is there other people complaining about the same thing? He does end up naming the seller, who is Gem Break Trading. Now I have to lean towards this is probably the buyer. There are scam buyers. They do exist. They are out there. But it's just the story doesn't make a whole lot of sense that he's not naming the seller. He didn't reach out to Whatnot support. Whatnot support's not great. And if it's wheel spin, whether or not they refund you for the item, the price of the item that you won on the gambling game, whether they refund you on the spins. So if you got lucky, you might get screwed over that way. It's a whole lot up in the air, and it's a whole lot of headache that you don't need to put yourself through. There are better ways to purchase, and it's not Whatnot gambling. Not gambling in general. Avoid the gambling stuff if you can. So weird little situation here. They don't have any negative reviews. They got a 5.0 rating. Do they have any negative reviews? Looking like 5s across the board. So got scammed, won 2 ETBs, and received 10 basic Pokemon cards just thrown in the box. Save your time. This wheel is a scam. They won't send what you won. A bunch of ones. So I don't know. It's weird. Like if someone on the mail end of things was gonna steal the contents of the package, why would they throw just some of the bulk in? Like we've seen before where they'll pull the packs out of the products and just like, or the promos, the packs and promos, and just throw everything back in the box. The box is going to be exceedingly light as well, so that's something that you could take a look at in terms of the package. Now it might be automatically generated from Whatnot, the label itself. I don't know what's going on here, but someone's scamming at some point in time. What's going on? Someone's scamming or stealing. Fed up with Whatnot sellers. All right, we're moving on into the non-Pokemon card territory. Man, the makeup scams and the like coin scams and sneaky deaky scams and all of that. It's all over the place. We're going to focus in on the Pokemon, but I thought this was kind of important here. It says it was this girl's first show. She ran a bag. She originally listed for 100, but decided to run it for 25. This is one of those situations where they run an auction, but they don't understand that, like, hey, it might not get as much money as you want for it. I ended up buying it, and later to find out she canceled. She didn't contact me or anything. So once I contacted her, she kept making excuses and sob stories to eventually telling me what I was already suspected, selling it for less than what her mommy wanted. To get off this app if you don't understand it. Yeah, no, it's just the vetting process does not exist. We've seen all kinds of stuff. So people were attacking me, so I canceled everything. So we make excuses there. They were like, cancel your orders. Apparently she was just going to cancel all the orders. It wasn't having anything to do with it. Eventually she admits, sorry, these are my mom's bags. And I asked her, and she said the bags could have gone for way more. So I felt bad, and I had done that to my mom. Don't auction things. If you have to shill bid, which is illegal, if you have to cancel orders because you're not happy with what it went for, an auction is an auction. Just don't auction it. You can't just pick and choose like, oh, that was a good auction. So nothing for sale here, but apparently not enough to have Whatnot step in. And again, as a brand new seller as well, it should be a very easy decision by Whatnot. I mean, there should be onboarding. There should be, hey, by the way, if you auction something and you start it at a low dollar value and it doesn't get to the price that you want, you still have to send it. All right, we got Whatnot scammers. We have someone here complaining, I received an abundance of expired beauty products. This is like a common thing from multiple sellers on Whatnot. I've been emailing customer service for days about this after checking the batch codes of each product, emailing the retailers who have confirmed the products are over 2 years past expiry date. Disgusting. Whatnot are refusing to refund me and stating the reason to be potential refund fraud. Even though I have sent photographic proof of the items, batch codes, correspondence with retailers, they said their decision is final. I am so annoyed. So Whatnot only, according to this and the next post that we're going to take a look at here, maybe somebody is more familiar with the terms, but apparently you can only get three unscammerinos. And then after that, if you get scammed, it's on you. Which on Whatnot, if you're not buying from the right people, which is, again, hard to decide who you should and shouldn't be buying from when the platform just lets everyone on the platform, including those who were caught scamming and not banned. Those were banned for scamming, caught on camera scamming, and reinstated on the platform. And then just like the people that get banned and just make new accounts are able to just do so over and over again. So it's just avoid the platform. Is kind of the moral of the story. Here they say charged shipping for a giveaway. So I don't know if they put like the cash on delivery option, and or they put the package was the wrong size and there was extra delivery charge involved. But they say I won a giveaway and was expecting the package today. Unfortunately, all I received was a notice in my mailbox saying they attempted to deliver a package. On the notice, it says that USPS is requesting $7 for delivery. Isn't the shipper supposed to pay that? I don't even know what I'm getting since it's a mystery giveaway. Not allowed. Giveaways, not only do they have to be open to people who didn't purchase, they have to be easy, open, accessible, and the same item. The item has to be disclosed. That's the law. Sorry to anyone that doesn't agree with that. That's what it is. You should follow the law. If you don't like the law, go protest and see if you can get it changed. What do you think? Should I pay the $7 and see what I get, or is it just let it be returned to the shipper? So we go through here. People are like saying like, oh, Whatnot will take care of that. But apparently that'll, someone said 3 adjustments per week. But now that guy's saying 5. So I don't know how many. You have a limited number. So it says pay the $7, get a receipt, send it to Whatnot. But apparently that counts as one of your anti-scammerinos, which is pretty crazy, pretty wild. Probably reach out to the seller first. Again, like just common courtesy sort of situation where that's the first step. It's the first step on eBay. You're better off purchasing stuff on eBay. The buyer protection is better. I know you might not get to spin a wheel, but that's kind of what it comes down to. You can get scammed on eBay, but eBay is good at making it right, especially on the buyer end of things. So something to consider. And then just, man, the amount of giveaway scams on Whatnot is wild, just absolutely out of control. Not only the sweepstakes laws that are being broken for most of the giveaways, but then also just if they don't send you anything, they could tell you you're getting a PS5 Pro, you're getting first edition base Charizard, and they don't send it, and it seems like Whatnot doesn't take action against them. But they benefited from all that extra advertising, all those extra purchases for the buyer's giveaway. And then Whatnot will say, stick it up your butt. Sorry about your loss. You didn't pay anything for it, so we can't reimburse you for the price of the item. And also, by the way, here's a coupon so you can go get scammed by somebody else. All right, that's all I got for today. Thanks for tuning in. Join the Discord. See you next time. Bye.